I was looking at the crowds that were gathered in Michigan, and I think Virginia, I believe. I think some of it can be political at times, because you see them out there, you see different set of people. They got different signs to say different things. You know, Trump for 2020 sign. You got mega hats. Then you got the American flag. You got the blue American flag. I guess it's back in the blue. Then there was a green. I don't know what that was all about. But you see them walking around with their guns and things like that. And they call them patriots, right? But you think back, like Ferguson, those people was out there. Initially, it was a peaceful protest, right? And you saw that the police officers, those was out there that went out there to control the crowd, so to speak. They had their riot gear on and things like that, waiting for a ride. But you see these officers, these cops, they don't have that on. They have that mask, like what the mask called we all got to wear now. They have those masks on, but they don't have the riot gear. You know what I'm saying? So those people are called patriots. The Ferguson people were called thugs. You see how the two are paired apart. And now I'm not trying to say COVID-19 things are happening. It's compared to Ferguson. But what I am trying to say, the protests of anything that you feel like that is oppressing you or tyranny against you, right? And by no means, and I'm trying to say that the brutal and senseless killing of Black men and women, brown men and women, is anything to compare it to people making suggestions that you can stay home for your health and your life. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they call these people thugs, but they call these other people patriots. What has happened? What is going on with us as American people that we call ourselves American? Or you be white, Black, Hispanic, Asian, American, whatever. That is that big of a chasm between these people with a peaceful protest and these people with a peaceful protest. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Man, it's pretty heavy. I think the inability and the lack thereof of people in certain annals of our society to want to look at other people for the human being that they are. Some people will always see color and will always look at the divisive tactics that are in place to keep us separated. Some people will think because your skin color is of a darker hue or a lighter hue that you are or I am better than you. Some people will look at that in our lives to keep, quote unquote, the foot on another person's neck so they can continue to exhort their level of control over certain groups of people. Does it make it right? Never will make it right. Because simply speaking, we're all created, again, from a spiritual perspective, in God's eyes, equally. We're all human. And that will always be, as long as we live the face of this earth. Don't care how strong you may be physically. Don't care how fragile you may look physically. Mm-hmm. We're all human beings. We all have something to offer to this world that can be positive if we choose to. Mm-hmm. If we choose to. And of course, there are places, obviously you and I know, having been down that road professionally, that there are places for those who choose to realm on the other side of life that's counterproductive to what God's grace and his mercy has given us as we live on a day-to-day basis. But it's sad, man. It's sad. And the dichotomy of the two word plays, as you just stated, is very crucial, because I go back again to Katrina, whereas here we are, you know, Native Americans.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to anybody who was of Native American descent, but Native Americans in the true sense that we're from Louisiana, a state in America. Yes. And here you are, some amongst us had the audacity to call us refugees.
Yes, refugees.
And boy, you know, as they say in the street, it ran me hot. You know,
yeah, but it did.
I said to myself, "How dare you?" And I found myself in conversation with people along the way, being defensive of that. You know, how dare you? You know, speak of me in such terms. You know, and anybody that from that area, whether it be Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, et cetera, anybody who was affected directly, you know, by that storm, you know, you call those people refugees as they decide to go to other parts of some places, just dropped off in other parts of the country to try to start over, to make life as it was then for them the best that they could. And so that was a big bother to me. But of course, time has its way, and you look at the ignorance of people who decide to throw things out there like that. And you wonder, you know, is it just callous wordplay, or is it purposely done, again, to make oneself look better than another? So I can keep my level of power, a level of uppityness, for lack of another word, to make people see and feel that, hey, look, you'll never be, in my mind, on the same level as me, and I'll never look at you in the same way that I would look at someone that either looks like me or has the same ideology as I have. And I think that's a big problem in this country that, you know, we live in. As beautiful and as great as America is in so many ways, we still have a lot of issues that we really need to continue to talk about and continue to confront and be honest with each other about. We really do, and it's a lot of work. And as long as brothers like you and I and other sisters out there and brothers and sisters out there that may not even look like you and I, Pop, that have a frame of mind of consciousness, genuine consciousness for the betterment of people, but also too for the betterment of confronting those evils that exist with the understanding that we too have our frailties and we too need each other to consciously keep us aware of where we are as human beings as we go forth in this world.
And what you said, it speaks to what we talked about in the beginning, when you talk about having humility and being grounded, and how now that people's going through this, they see it as being a handout or less than. And there are some people that was at these protests that actually said they would rather die. I mean, rather die than to sit at home and not work, you know? And this one lady said that she felt bad for those people who had the underlying conditions and the old age, right? But she said she can't help that. You know, she feels sorry for them, but, you know, hey, so be it. If they got to go, things happen and they're going to die. That shouldn't stop them from going to work. But what people don't understand, and I think here in America, if I could just, I think America is really showing you who they are. You know, it's about the money rather than lives. Because if you look around the globe, you see different countries have shut down completely their, you know, their country or their cities or their government, their economy for the betterment of life. But we have chose money over life. And that's what it seems to me. Because America the beauty, America the bold, And here we are. We won't even, we get mad. People get mad because people are unemployment. I mean, they had no control. That was out of their control. Like Katrina was out of their control. The storm came and it did what it did. Now the levees, now that's a whole different ball of wax. We ain't gonna get into that right there today. But this is out of everybody can control. And everybody right now needs help. And you can see it, and you can see it around people giving out masks and trying to give food to people and make sure everybody have what they need. But it's always a group of people, whether it be, I don't know what it is, they always got to be opposed to everything. And they don't want to be in the same boat. They don't want to be in that same boat. They want their boat to look totally different from your boat. Because me being in the same boat with you, meaning that I'm in the same situation, or I need a handout, or I need help. And I much rather die in the water than to get in that boat. And I think that's foolish. I think that's very foolish.